Hi, I'm Andre Young, and welcome to the Evolve and Lead online training program. I'm so excited that you chose this as an opportunity, or that your organization has gifted you with this opportunity. We are going to take a journey enhancing your leadership and your work-life harmony, evolving you both professionally and personally. I always like to start with who I am, why I do what I do, and what this program is going to look like for you. I'm a professional speaker, author, trainer, and founder of You Evolving Now. My whole mission, my whole impact is to enhance two things: leadership and work-life harmony. To be honest, I never thought that I'd be a professional speaker. I never thought that I'd be an author, and I certainly never thought that I'd be talking about leadership. I was a mental health therapist for 19 years. I was a great employee at one point. As things changed, I became a horrible employee at some points. I've been elevated to positions of leadership. I have made the rookie mistakes that leaders make. I've been successful as a leader. I've started my own company and led remotely. I have also been self-employed, so I've had the privilege and the pain of leading in a lot of ways. And I wanted to make something nice and neat to give you easy to use concepts that will impact, enhance, and allow you to inspire and motivate and effectively lead your team. Now, as I said, I never thought that I'd be doing any of this. When I started, I was big on personal leadership and relationships. As you can see my book back there, 7 Ways to Love. 7 Ways to Lead is also available. With that said, a friend of mine mentioned you're gonna have to write. You're gonna have to boost up your website. You're gonna have to do all of these things. I didn't want to do that. However, I married my dream, not the path. Therefore, I dedicated myself to writing, and now I can't stop writing. I dedicated myself to reading and doing videos and speaking, and now I can't shut up. So I didn't think that I'd be talking about leadership until I went back and read everything that I had written, watched all the videos that I had put out, and I was already talking about leadership. I just didn't know. I like to break leadership down into 2 parts that will allow you your evolution. One is personal leadership. How you show up to your life, your work, and to your relationships in a way that makes people want to follow you because they enjoy and respect how you are and who you are. That makes it easier for you to lead and easier for your people, your team, and your organization to follow. You know, like I know, that there's bosses out there, and maybe you've had 1 or 2, that you only did what they said because they were your boss and had a title. And if they didn't have that title, it'd be a whole different conversation. It'd be a whole different relationship. But they had the title. We want to enhance personal leadership first. Secondly, we're going to enhance and focus on leadership, effective leadership skills. Whether you've been leading for a day, 5 years, or 40 years, there's always more that you and we can learn to evolve our skills. These effective daily leadership skills will allow you to evolve your evolution, your organization, and your team. Lastly, the third part is work-life harmony. It would be a shame to get your definition of success professionally, but have your world so amok personally that it doesn't even matter. So everything that we're talking about can be turned back and impact and inspire and enhance your work-life harmony and your life outside of work. Because you're not only a professional, you are a person, and we're going to enhance it all. The structure of this is quite simple. As you go to session 1 and we focus on evolve and lead, the personal leadership aspect, and session 2, we look at leap in the leadership and those daily leadership things to do. Session 3, the leader 7, the 7 languages your people want to hear, need to hear, and benefit most from hearing from leadership. And leadership values hearing from their employees. And then 4th, our wrap-up session. You will see that the structure is always going to be the same. We're going to start with the POW, the POW. It's the positive of the week. You want to enhance leadership and work-life harmony and morale? Have a positive of the week. And that's what we're going to start with. You're going to have a book. I am going to encourage, I'm going to implore you as you go through the training, use your book, take notes. You are more likely to do what you write down rather than every single thing that I say or every handout that I give. I know and you know where handouts end up. The things that you write, you'll value and you'll most likely do. So your positive of the week, it means that you're going to have one. You're going to think of one. And as you employ this to your team, they're going to have one. It starts things off on a great note. Then we do the content and whatever we're doing and the questions related to that. And then we're always going to end with homework. What was your biggest takeaway? And what are you going to do about it until next session? Too many times we'll send leaders or leaders like yourself will take an online course, go to the fanciest of trainings in the most beautiful settings, and the statistics are you are only going to retain 30% from what happened, what you learned. When you go back and get back, life didn't stop. Your desk is piled up, emails, crises, and that slaps out another 15%. And then you and your leaders are supposed to drag the organization forward with that 15% that's left. It's not fair. It's not fair to you, your people, or your organization. So doing that homework and then starting the next session with what did you get out of it? How did it go? And then the positive of the week, the content of the week of that session. And then another homework allows for accountability on your part and my part. And it allows for the skills to get used and enhanced. So guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to take this journey with you, your organization, and your team and be of value and impact with the Evolve and Lead online training program. Let's get started and enjoy your evolution.